Do Tuesdays. What's your friend called with an M? You don't have to say last name, but you can say it. Hi Jake.
It's locked, all right.
Who? Who you not friends with, Joe? Hang on. Who are our friends, Joe, then?
Over there! There's one on you. I'll take it. Oh my God!
Hello, hello. Looking good. Okay.
Whitechapel.
If you talk to me through
This neighborhood is
PlayStation,
linked somehow.
if
to
you
the
talk to
kind
me through
Lady Asprey's
PlayStation, I
plan.
believe ya. Yeah?
First, let's find this Petrescu fella.
Fuck you all! Fuck it all! Stop it now, Albert! Stop it!
Alright,
Dorothy
of course
Crane.
you are.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
But how?
Nobody at home.
How do I get over there?
It's locked.
Its effectiveness.
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
Tell me, who intrigues you most in Whitechapel?
The region itself is something to see,
Nothing
but I would
for this
say
day, I'm pretty-
Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
Is there anyone I should avoid?
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody bastard remorselessly exploits poor migrants as soon as they get here.
Just fun to watch.
What do you think of the locals?
Most of them are afraid or desperate. They all come to me eventually for my
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like to talk about competition.
Competition, you say?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort of medical care to the poor.
Goodbye.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned. It's locked, all right.
Why is there no fucking fast travel?
Oh, please, I don't have your money.
Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You...
Excuse me, sir. I have a few questions for you.
Another...
I'm not a journalist.
A doctor...
Really?
I'm joking.
Can I offer you my...
The name is...
May I ask what you do around here?
I do whatever I want, and sometimes even more. Now sod off.
According to you, physicians are scarce in this part of town. Why is that?
Not familiar with this neighborhood, are you? I guess your fancy colleagues are too afraid of being stabbed in the back.
This part of town does have quite a reputation.
Nice, I would date you and Lucy
Would you
have
say
a...
it's justified?
Totally. Look at me, for instance. I always look my opponent in the
I
eye
like
before
you
knocking
a
him
lot,
out.
but I want to date multiple women, really. Like, open a relationship or something.
Have you heard of a nurse named Dorothy Crane? She's a colleague of mine, and is supposed to live around here.
Dorothy Crane. Yeah, I know her. One of the few good souls who dare to help the sick around here.
Could you please tell me more about her?
She's a nice girl. Tries to help the migrants. I offered to give her a hand, but she said my reputation would attract too much attention.
Goodbye.
Wait.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town?
Sorry, I'm new to what...
Dr. Reed?
Why are the newspapers keeping silent about the Spanish influenza? It's as though none of you care.
There's a war going on. People shouldn't be demoralized by news of deadly diseases.
If no one stops it, this epidemic could turn into a scourge. It may kill more people than the war itself.
Yes, this is another kind of war, but just as deadly. History will judge us all for what we did and what we did not.
I was testing you guys. I was joking.
Have you any idea of the danger you face in these streets at night?
I've had to run and hide more than once.
That science is What is a journalist doing in this?
He goes...
So you risk your...
Whitechapel?
That's quite...
Not at all, sir.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical
Not much.
It's
Are you sure?
Without it...
I don't know.
He never goes out?
No.
Really?
He went...
He has no...
No.
Where can...
He spent...
Goodbye. It's locked.
sticks, boys!
I cannot enter. It's locked, all right. Good evening, miss. I know it... You don't seem to need much. Melia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary. A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever. I know you understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with you being mute, does it? Very well. Goodbye, then. Hello again, miss. I know you understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with you being mute, does it? Very...
There's one of them! Watch yourselves!
I can't fear no
Die, vermin! This is not the place for you, sir. Watch yourselves! There's one of them!
Roll back to the hell, that
It's locked. It's locked, all right. Forgive my...
Do not...
I am...
So
Don't you fear...
I've been...
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences. And most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
Well, you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
Well,
As a doctor,
what do you mean?
The beat.
I have... Good evening, sir. I'm Dr.
Please be my...
Really?
I'm a...
Do you need medical attention? I will see. May I ask what you're doing at this hour of night, sir? Do you live here?
Not at all. I'm just enjoying the pleasure of a quiet walk. Though night talks are always preferable, if you ask me. Especially with strangers.
May I ask?
Not...
If you say.
Thank you.
But are you not?
Oh, what?
What are your
Terrible.
What are you?
Do you remember?
Yes.
Most.
Are you aware?
But this is.
Are you aware?
But. If so, well.
I am. May I ask?
Extra.
What can you tell?
Darius
Not interested.
Darius.
I'll leave.
Some of us come to this world already touched by grace.
Mailbox I'm looking for. Mailbox, it's got to be in here somewhere.
Oh, Camellia, the silent flower of Whitechapel, an angel made flesh, I tell you.
Need to find a mailbox.
some cool free stuff and boxy drop.
They look to be for Whitechapel.
I'm afraid I may not be the best informed. Help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like...
Find the wound.
blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision.
Paul! I need help!
What do we have here now? The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter. The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter. Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in. Hello, young man. I'm Dr. Reed, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people entering our house, you see.
Your father is worried about you, boy. He asked me to look for you.
So my father actually worries about me, then? Okay, then. Come on in. I'm Harry, by the way. Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
You do realize Lucy is in the wrong, right?
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be what?
How do you feel?
I'm fine. I mean, it's not easy every day.
Speaking of which, what can you tell me about your father?
My father is an idiot who makes idiot things.
Forgive my bluntness, young man, but you don't seem happy living in Whitechapel.
Why should I?
You have a roof over your head, a place to call home.
That's exactly what my father...
If life here is so terrible for you, why don't you just leave this place? Have you... So that's why you...
I'm not afraid of...
Hey, kill him. Sorry, dude. I won't take it.
Death is so cold. I hoped it would be more... meaningful.
Wait.
It's locked, all right. Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again? Go away.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Don't you see?
I'm not.
Yes,
I have. If you want to talk,
we've not been.
I have.
So Dorothy's real name is not Crane. She seems important.
More than you can.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
What do you mean? Why is she in the wrong? What did she do?
Who is she?
She's...
You say she hasn't...
Well...
Are you not...
She...
Are you in...
Don't be...
Tell me...
I do not...
Goodbye. Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Doc. Yes?
Do you need some help?
I am...
Goodbye.
Find out a safe place to this now. Crap.
Hello.
Hello.
It's in here.
Yeah.
I know you...
I know...
But...
Ready.
How did you... Do you... Don't be...
It's...
This...
No.
Tell me...
Goodbye. Hello, Mr.
Razvan, control yourself. Calm. Calm. I need help.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Razvan Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Aspirin and salicin, you say? Why not some warm milk and a kiss on the cheek? Where are the quinine salts?
Tried buying, borrowing, even stealing. There's none to be found, Doctor.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy? Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see. I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor!
Cardiac massage, now.
Cardiac... What? Are you making this up as you go along? We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to...
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
She's pristine and...
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
Nurse Crane, There is no question that the work you've done here is extraordinary, but this dispensary is incapable of coping with the outbreak. It's only a question of days before the situation at hand will overwhelm us. I cannot allow it. It's my duty to put an end to this immediately.
I'm not ashamed. I did what was right. For in the end, I saved lives and you took them. But we had so much in common, Doctor. Don't you see that?
Stinks already. It's a leg! She's dead! Crush the leech, boys! Yeah! Fucker! I'll put an end to you! A Christ! We have to stop it!
Good.
I'd like to see what...
The Swanborough cordial can be the answer to all your problems. As long as you have the money.
Me? I'll not die in some
I cannot enter. Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
It's one of them!